So I'll give you Umar. Assalamu alaikum. I'll give you the, I'll make you host and then you can probably stop that recording. Okay.
Okay. Abhi nahi, let people join. Then make me the host.
Yeah, but you will wait, right? I'll make you host, and then you can just stop that recording.
Okay.
I did that. Can you just pause that?
Yes, Shakib bhai, do it okay.
It's recording now.
So it's already recorded.
Right. So
We have got Farooq, Shabana, and Amir. Rest to Mehtab and
Ataullah, I guess, has
Ataullah.
inquired about the link. I have told him the link is in the description of the WhatsApp group. Yeah, I guess he will join. He has joined. And Mehtab, someone can call Mehtab. Okay, see, Farooq, semicolon and curly bracket concept is very easy. Okay. So what this concept is, at the end of each line, you will either have a semicolon or a opening curly bracket. What will you have?
A semicolon or an opening curly bracket.
Yeah, these are either or. Okay. So if I'm having a semicolon, I will not have opening curly bracket. Correct? And if I'm
Yes,
having
sir.
an opening curly bracket, I will not have a semicolon, right?
Right.
So if we are writing a program, let's to add two numbers. So integer A, semicolon, correct?
Correct.
So will I have a opening curly bracket after this?
No, sir. I mean, if you are using either and or, so we have already placed a semicolon.
Okay, so we are writing this in public static void main. We're writing this in
Public static void.
writing this in class, writing this in a class. So class demo. And class name should start with a capital. Now, is there a semicolon over here?
No.
Have I given a semicolon after demo? So what should I give?
Sir, bracket.
So I'll give a bracket. Okay. Then I make a function, public static void main. String R's. Now, have I given a semicolon after this?
Yes, sir. I mean, whether the.
Have I given a semicolon after this?
No, sir. The curly bracket.
I'll give a opening curly bracket because it's a function body. Now, have I given semicolon after this?
Sir, we have already placed. Yes, we need to.
No need to give bracket. Semicolon after this.
Yes,
semicolon after this. So now if I put some initial values. And system.out.println. See, semicolon. So if I have given a semicolon, then I will not give a
Opening curly bracket.
opening. Now I have to give close and I have to give close. One close for the main, one close for the class. Okay. In the curly bracket, you will have block of code. What will you have?
Block of code.
Block of code.
If you want to have multiple statements to be executed, those multiple statements you'll put in a
Curly bracket.
parenthesis. So this is my function, main function. So class and main function. Now we are doing programming over here. So till here is learn by heart for you. Till here, whatever is there, just learn by heart. Now whatever comes internal over here, that is what we are concerned with. Okay.
Okay. Sir, it was my first time, so I was not aware that I just deleted out public static void main string and the class demo. Then it was just keep giving
No,
me
no,
error.
that has to be there. That is the shell. That is the skeleton. So
Yes, sir.
this-
Usually we have done in the DOS command like CLS clear all the screen. So I was not expecting that.
DOS
So-
we are executing. DOS we are just running. Using DOS to run the code. So this is like your gun. Okay. So you can think of this dummy code as your gun. And whatever bullet you are firing is inside this code.
Okay.
So you will need a gun to fire the
The
bullet. So
bullets.
if the bullet you're firing is you want to display your name. So you will write this code inside over here.
Okay, sir. I got it.
Got it? Very good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so coming back to loops, let's do a small recap first before we go on to the advanced loops. So if I want to display 13579 on separate lines, how do I display this?
Sir,
Can
these
anyone
are
tell me the
Odd
initialization
numbers.
and increment?
Sir, integer I is equals to 1.
Okay, very good. So you take an integer I and then you put it in a for loop.
Then
I
for
equals
I is equals to 1.
then
And then sir, if you are making a for loop I is equals to 1, then I is equals to greater than or equals to 9.
greater than or less than?
Less than, sorry.
Less than or equal to
Yes, sir.
9.
I is less than or equals to 9
Okay. I can use this or I can also use
while loop.
no. I can also use this. Both are same.
Yes, sir.
Yes, both are.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between these two?
Sir, is I it
9 is
basically
less than 10.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this also will go till 9 and this also will go till 9, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
And
Then
then
semicolon and I is equals to I plus 1 or
okay,
I
you
plus
want to
plus.
use that for increment.
Yes, sir.
And then
And then
now you have to
semicolon.
execute in this for there will not be a semicolon over here. Okay, there will not be a semicolon over here. So what will be here?
Sir, comma, bracket,
Curly
opening curly bracket.
And what are we doing inside this?
SOP, SI plus 1.
And we are printing what?
I.
And now, is there any opening bracket after this line?
Sir,
No.
So here we'll have a
semicolon.
okay,
Semicolon.
we don't consider closing bracket. We only consider opening bracket. If there is an opening curly bracket, then don't give a semicolon. So what some programmers do is they write the code like this. You will see. Okay, so either at the end you will have an opening curly bracket or you'll have a semicolon, correct?
Correct.
So like this, some programmers they write it like this, but I prefer it like this. Making sense?
Yes, sir. So, sir, whenever we are
Yes.
making any class or condition, so we are not
Mhm.
using the semicolon, we are using the opening curly bracket.
Yeah, that is for a block of code. Because if this, I can do multiple tasks, I can print high also those many times. So these tasks, the number of statements which are mentioned in this curly bracket, those will be executed 10 times. So I can give one statement, I can give two statements, I can give multiple statements. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
So curly bracket means a set of instructions. So these set of instructions will execute in the loop 10 times. So 10 times it will show the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 9 times it will also show high.
Hi.
Okay, getting it? Okay,
Yes, sir.
but for year
Yes.
I 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 is the increment by 1.
No, sir. Increment by
2.
2.
1 I plus 2.
I plus 2. Okay. Okay, so these are all simple programs we have done. Okay, let's take one more recap, and then we'll come to we'll raise the bar today. So let's take one more example that I want to accept 10 numbers. Okay, I want to accept how many numbers?
10 numbers.
10
Scanner.
numbers. So if I want to accept one number, the code would be like this. To accept one number, the code is like this. This is the code to accept how many numbers?
One number.
One.
One number. Now, what is the code to accept 10 numbers? So this activity will be done how many times?
10 times.
10
So what
times.
do I
10
do?
times.
For
Put this in a
Curly
for
bracket.
loop. Right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is the for loop which run 10 times?
I is equal to 0.
So
I
if you
is-
declare I
I is equals to n.
Yes.
I equals to
0. I
0.
is less than.
We haven't started with arrays yet, Amir.
Okay, okay.
So,
I is 1.
I equals to 1.
Semicolon. I is less than equal to 10. I plus
Okay.
plus.
Perfect. So now I was expecting one number. Now I'll expect 10 numbers, correct?
10
10
numbers.
numbers.
Correct, sir.
Okay, now I want to find the sum of these 10 numbers. So
Take a
I'll take
variable
Sir,
sum.
n is equals to sum.
And before the for loop, I initialize the sum to equal to 0. Okay, I'll sanitize the sum. So sum will have 0. Now whatever number I am getting, I'm adding it to the sum.
Sum plus n. Sum is equals to sum plus n.
Or you can write what? Correct?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Yes.
Okay. So if he enters the number, let's say he enters the number in today's date. What is today's date?
13.
14.
14
14.
July.
14,72023. Let's say he enters this number 1472023. So
Yes.
what is the output? And these are how many numbers? 7 numbers, right?
Yes.
So I
Right.
don't want to accept 10 numbers. I want to accept 7 numbers only. Now what to do?
Yes, it will become
Make
7.
it 7.
Less
Yes.
than
So in the first iteration, what is in n?
N is 1.
Second iteration,
4.
third
4,
iteration,
7, 2.
7.
and in the first iteration, what is in sum?
0.
Sum is 0.
Second
Sir,
iteration,
I didn't get this concept.
yes, Farooq.
Yes, sir. Sir, n is equals to 1, 4, I mean, and then 3.
In the first iteration, when my I value is 1, I tell the user, please enter a number. He enters what?
1.
1.
So in the first iteration, what is in n?
Sir, 1.
Then again, second iteration it comes. I ask him, please enter, because this will be asked 7 times, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Second time when he enters what?
4,
4.
Third time when he enters, what does he enter?
7.
So these are the values of n in the 7 iterations, because we are having 7 iterations.
It can be anything. I mean, 9 or anything.
Anything. So I just enter today's date. I enter today's date, 14 over here in India, 14/7/2023. Okay.
Okay.
You can take any number, whatever comes in your mind, but there should be 7. So in the first iteration, what is the value of sum?
0.
0.
0.
So what am I doing? Sum plus n. So what is sum now?
1.
1.
0 plus 1.
1.
1.
Second iteration, 1 plus 4.
5.
5.
Third iteration,
5 plus 7, 12.
4.
14. 14. Then 14 again. Then 16. Then 19.
Yes.
Okay, so when do I want to display it? Once I have calculated the sum of all the numbers, right? So if I display the sum inside the loop, what do you think will be the output?
It will show first.
If I display the sum inside the loop,
Yes. It will show.
It shows the sum
First.
as well, sir. 0, 1, 5.
Yes.
12.
0, 1, 5. Yes, correct.
so it will display all the 7 sums, right?
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Right.
And what is the actual practice? I want to display it when?
After the curly
loop.
bracket,
So if I display it over here, then
After the loop, I mean, it will come
will
just.
show 19.
so it will display
At the
only
end.
once, right?
Yes, sir. At the end.
So here it will display single time. And here if I paste it inside, so you should know if the code is inside, what will be the output? If it is the output, what is the output? Here it will display the number of time the loop runs. Correct? Ataullah, Farooq, understood?
Yes.
What is
Yes,
the
sir.
difference
Yes.
by just placing the statement inside the loop and outside the loop?
Yes.
Okay. Now if I want to directly tell him, please enter 7 numbers, will I display this statement inside the loop or outside the loop?
Sir, say your question again.
If I want to show him this message, please enter 7 numbers. So will this message inside the loop or outside the loop?
Inside the loop, sir.
Outside.
Okay, let's take a poll. Let's take a poll. Let's take a poll. Will the statement be inside the loop?
Sir, we didn't see that.
I mean, sir, we have to enter 7 numbers, so it should be, I mean, number 1, number 2, number 3, or like that, or just one statement. If
One
it's only
statement.
this one
It should
statement,
be
then
one
it should be out
statement.
of the loop.
Yes. It should be one statement.
Okay. I have put the poll question on the WhatsApp chat. Come on, tell me. Let's reply to that. My question is this statement. When I want to accept 7 numbers and I say, please enter 7 numbers. So this statement will be inside the loop or outside the loop?
Outside the loop.
Outside.
I've got 2 replies. Yes, Farooq, you haven't commented yet.
Sir, outside. You want me to
Yeah, so
reply on the
haven't
WhatsApp?
on the poll on WhatsApp group.
Okay, sir. Yes.
We have a poll over here also, right?
Yes, sir. Correct.
I'm just okay, outside. Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll explore this feature. Okay. So it will be outside. Why? Because we have told him enter 7 numbers. So
Yes,
we
sir.
have to print this message only one time.
One
Yes,
time,
sir.
correct, sir.
Sir, I misunderstood it.
Okay. So now we have told please enter 7 numbers. Directly he will
Yes.
enter the 7 numbers. And
Seven
if I want to
number.
give a message each time, please enter. Okay, if I want to display, please enter number 1, please enter number 2, please enter number 3.
Then inside the loop. Then inside the
Okay,
loop.
but then I want to also display, please enter number 1, please enter number 2. So my question will be, please enter number 1. So 1 is with whom in the first iteration?
Sir,
Plus I.
It's with I. 1 is with I, right?
Yes, sir.
okay.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
the
yes,
first
sir.
iteration, I will be
Yes, sir.
1, then 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6, and
Yes.
7. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Please
Yes.
enter number. So what will I say? Please enter number.
I.
I. Correct.
Okay. Then he will enter and I will scan. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Comfortable with this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I want that. Okay. Do you all believe in numerology? Favorite number, lucky number,
Yes.
unlucky number. Okay.
I don't believe.
If he enters 0, stop the loop. If he enters 0, stop the loop. Keep accepting. Keep accepting. The moment he enters 0, stop it.
Sir, we use else if I is equals to 0, break.
So where?
Break.
So we use if condition in
Where?
between
Which
for
line?
loop, and we write here if n equal to 0 and curly braces के बीच में break statement.
Yeah. So now my question is, I copy this code onto a notepad ++, and I want you all to tell me on which line will that statement come out break. Okay, so I have pasted this code on notepad ++. Tell me now. So once he enters 0, game over. So game over will happen over here, correct?
And
If
Yes,
this is
sir.
the series, if this is the series, then at 0, game over. And then what will be the sum? Then what will be the sum?
14. 14.
14, right?
Yes, sir.
So now tell me, where will be break?
It should be inside the loop.
Yeah, what line? Yeah, that's why I give you the line numbers. No, inside the loop means which line? 9,
Sir,
10,
8.
12. There are 4 lines. See, the number is coming in n at line number 10. At
After
line
10,
number
sir.
11.
line number 10, I am getting to know that n has 0. Correct?
If you want to sum n number equal to 0, then
Sir,
we
11
write
after 11.
this line
Number
after
12.
10.
After 10 or after 11, ma'am?
After 11.
So if you want to sum 0 or n, the value of n 0.
So if I want to
So I
add
think
that 0 to the
this is
sum
your
or not?
question, sir.
Do I have to add that 0 to the sum or not?
Yes, sir.
yes.
I have to add it, right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
But will that make any difference by adding 0 to the sum?
No,
No.
sir.
So I can directly say over here, correct? If your n what is equal to 0,
Zero.
so what to do? So you
Break.
can do
Then
a,
curly
so
braces
at
and
this
break.
condition, Farooq, at this condition, you can execute a set of instructions. That's why I'm giving a for loop, okay? In a parenthesis. But in my case, I have only one instruction. What is that?
Break.
Break.
So if your for or if your if as a single statement, only a single statement, you can skip the parentheses and do it like this.
Okay.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If not, then please stick to the original one because it is the initial stage. So I don't want to give you all options. The more options I give you all, that will be more confusing. So stick to this. That, sir, you had taught if has a curly bracket and I have given curly bracket. If it has single statement, still I will give the curly brackets. Follow this, no problem. Okay.
Okay.
So now when will the game over?
When n becomes 0.
So here and the now what will be the sum?
The
Now what
sum
will be
will
the sum?
remain 14, sir.
Sum will remain 14 and I will display 14, correct? You all want to see this output?
Correct. Yes.
Correct.
So let's try to paste it and run it in Eclipse, right? Who's trying to run in Notepad++? Anyone is trying?
No, sir.
No, right? So let it be. So, which is our project?
So father.java.
What happened to this? Why is it not responding? I was looped, right? Now it is responding. Okay, so we had loops, right? So let's do it in loop. And in loop, what did we have? In loop, we had this do while for. Okay, so let's just make a new class.
New class.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
loop demo. And in that class, we'll have a main method. So I copy this.
Public static method. Sir,
I take
why
that.
we are using abstract methods? If we just remove the abstract method, then is there any difference?
We are using abstract method.
I was just looking for the tutorial, so
No,
on that
abstract
tutorial,
is far off now. Abstract method is very far off. So no need to venture out into abstract method right now. Okay, so I paste this code over here. So many red dots over here, correct? So red dots
Correct.
mean there is some problem. So here, what is
Yes,
the
sir.
problem? I
mistakes.
missed out the semicolon, correct?
Semicolon. Yes.
That is error is solved. Now I take my cursor up and see over here. What is the problem over here? I am
7.
using a class which I have not imported, right? So what will I say? Take the mouse over there and take the mouse over there. It gives me option. I will take what? Import.
No,
Scanner.
Okay, now this is clean. No red dots over here.
So, sir, what is the difference? I mean, it's import.
Yes,
I mean, why it was showing this error?
because we got import if we are using a ready-made class, you have to first import it. So now is this class imported? So if you want to use any of the applications, Android or iOS applications, your first task is to download from Play Store, correct?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Without downloading from Play Store, can you use the app?
No.
So here you are trying to use Scanner. Did you import it?
No.
If you are trying to use
no, just copied.
if you are trying to use a class which is not in your package, is the Scanner class in this SRC package?
No, sir.
So if you're
No.
using a class outside this package, you have to import it first. Okay. So how to import it? Take the mouse over there. It gives you the option import it. Click on it and it will show import. Okay. Error is gone.
Okay.
And now let's run this code. Run as Java application. Okay. Enter number 1. So what will I enter? 1. Enter number 2. 4. Enter number 3.
7.
Enter number 4. 2. Enter number 5. 0. Loop will break and directly put. Understood?
Yes.
Yes, no, maybe.
Yes, sir.
What if he enters 0 at the very first time?
Stop,
What
sir,
does it-
right there.
Stop.
Okay,
Yes.
and I want to display sum is 0. What to do? I want to display sum is 0. Okay. Okay, now if I want to take a number and if he enters that number, then stop. So I will take my unlucky number, and if he enters my unlucky number, then I will stop. Not 0. So I will not hard code it 0. I will take this number from the user, that at which number do you want to stop? Now what to do? Now we are stopping at 0, correct? Let's
Yes.
say I want to stop at 13. If he enters 13, stop it. Now, so we will take one more variable over here.
Yes.
Okay. Unlucky number. Okay. And then we will ask the user, please enter your number where you want to
Lucky
stop.
number.
So
Yes.
we will ask user, please enter unlucky number.
Yes. Sir.
And whatever number he enters, you will come in which variable?
UN.
UN.
UN equal to SC dot next int. Yes.
Now what will I tell? If the number is equal to,
UN.
then you will stop, right?
Yes. sir.
Farooq, are you getting this?
Sir, it is a little advanced. I will practice it, then I will be, more
Yes.
comfortable with that.
Here I had hard coded that if you enter 0, you stop, right?
Right.
So
Yes.
here I have taken a number from the user. If that number is entered, I will stop, not 0.
Okay.
So I take that number from the user. And if in these 7 numbers, if he enters this number, then I will stop. See, let's run. So first here enter unlucky number. So enter what?
13.
Now let's enter the 7. So now if you enter 6, accept it.
No, sir, it should not
In your mind, keep on calculating the sum. Okay.
be. Okay.
In your mind, keep on calculating the sum now. How much?
24.
24. This is the unlucky number, right?
Okay. 11.
Yes.
How much?
14.
Now,
34.
now,
34.
47.
No,
47.
34.
the loop will continue or break.
It's
Break.
break.
Oh,
It's
yes, sir,
unlucky.
it will break. Sorry.
And what will be the output?
34.
34.
Only 34 or sum is 34.
The sum is 34.
What is the output we are displaying?
Sum
Sum
is
is
34.
34.
Correct? Got it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Sir, I will little practice it, then I will be, more
If you
comfortable.
practice it, you'll get it better. Okay,
Yes.
now what we will tell that now we will not hard code it 7 numbers. Till he enters 13, keep on accepting. Till he enters 13, keep on
Continue.
accepting. Okay. So we will say enter a number. He'll enter a number, add it to sum. So if he enters 10 numbers, 12 numbers, 13 numbers, 15 numbers, 100 numbers, 500 numbers, keep on entering till what you get.
13.
13.
And once you get 13, then
Stop.
It will break.
stop. So if that 13 comes on the very first attempt, then
It will stop
0.
right
Oh.
there. The sum will be 0.
okay, such these some malls, they have some games over there and you can keep on playing, and once you lose, you have to leave. Correct?
Yes. Yes. sir.
Yes.
So I will keep on entering the number And if I get the number 13, then I will stop. Okay. So now do I know the start? Now do I know the end? So what is ideal for this situation now?
For loop.
No, for loop, they should have had an end over here, right? Now I don't know what end it will, because here we had 7 numbers.
While loop.
For
If
while,
we do
while.
not aware about the end, while loop is
Use the while
suitable.
loop. So here we have one variance of while loop called as do while. Called as what?
Do
Do
while.
while.
Do while. Okay. So let me take that today. Okay. So maybe this example you can solve by do while. So let me clear this. There is one is fine dining and one is fast food. What is the difference between them? What is the difference between these two restaurants? So McDonald's is which category?
Fast food.
Fast food, right? And if you go to a 5-star restaurant, that is what?
Fine dining.
Fine dining.
Fine dining, right? So when you go with your, let's say, spouse, and you'll want to have a good evening, so where will you take the spouse? To have a burger at McDonald's, or you'll take her for some nice restaurant? Yes, no, maybe.
Nice
if-
restaurant.
Let's say we all are software engineers. We all are 3 years experienced Spring Boot developers, and let's say Farooq is having a package of $3,000.
Oh my goodness. Inshallah.
Inshallah. Okay. So see, your average salary should be $100,000 per annum. In the US, I'm talking about. Okay. This should be your target. If okay, so 100,000 per annum is handsome amount of money. As per Indian
Yes, sir.
currency, it will come to what? Just add, replace 1 with 85 and keep the 5
85
zeros.
lakhs.
So it's coming
Yes.
85 lakhs per annum. Okay. So the Indian guys can think of somewhere between 15. Okay. So, and the market is quite ripe right now. So try to finish this as ASAP so that we don't lose out, because every month, so if you have having, let's say even 12 LPA, you're having 12 LPA, so your per month is 1 L, right? So if
Yes.
your job gets delayed by 3 months, you're losing out on
We
how much?
lose our 3 lakh.
3 lakhs. So you don't have time at hand. Practice on a daily basis. So don't unnecessarily drag this course. Okay, so the package is there, the resources are there. We have the budget to go to a fine dining restaurant, 5-star restaurant nearby. So here what happens is, first they serve you, right?
Yes.
And then the bill is presented. And then you pay the bill, right? Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And at the McDonald's,
You need to pay first.
perfect.
Pay
You need to-
first.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So pay first, and then you get your token number. Then wait for your token number to reflect on the screen. And once your token number
Screen,
reflects, go to the counter and take your tray. Right?
Yes, sir.
So pay first, and then will be served later. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And here is serve first.
Then
And
pay later. Pay later.
Simple. Let's just keep it simple. Okay. So now my question is, where are we paying over here in fine dining? At the entrance or at the exit? Let's say.
At the exit.
Exit.
So here this is exit. Okay. And here where are you paying?
Entering, sir.
At the
At the
entrance.
entrance. Yes, sir.
So this fine dining is while loop. Is what?
While
And
loop.
this, so sorry, this fast food is
While loop.
while loop, and this fine dining is do while loop. That is the only difference. Rest logic is more or less 99% the same, but conceptual wise, it is like this.
I mean,
Okay.
sir, it's the same thing as for while and for. I mean, in for we used to.
Yeah, for also and while also. Perfect, good one, nice one. I like that. If you know, when in my offline classes, when I get to hear such answers, no, I reward them with bounty. Have you heard of bounty? Kit Kat, Mars. So I have a pack of that kept besides me. And if someone answers such brilliant questions, I reward them with one bounty, the mini one, not the bigger one. Minis. So yes, for and why, they both are entry. Okay, so it is called as entry controlled. What is it called as?
Entry control.
Entry controlled. Why entry controlled? Because where do you pay?
So at the enter.
And
Entrance.
it's called as what?
Exit control.
The reason it is called entry controlled is, let's say with a friend, I go to McDonald's and I forgot my wallet at home, and neither am I carrying my mobile phone, and nor is my friend carrying his mobile phone or wallet. And then we get off the car, and as we're heading towards McDonald's, and as we reach the cash counter, I put my hand in the pocket. I see my phone is also not there. No cash, no credit card, and my mobile also is not there. So no online payment. So will they serve me?
No.
No.
So even at the very first instance, if I don't meet the condition of payment, they will ask me to leave. No service. Correct?
Correct.
But here, the same scenario. I get down off my car. I think that I am carrying my money. I go inside, have a nice dinner. Now when I'm going outside and then I put my hand in the pocket, I see there is no wallet, there is no credit card, there is no online payment option, no mobile phone. But at least once they have served me. Correct? At least once I will get service. Next time when I come, they will block me. Next time when I come, they will block me. Okay, this customer is suspicious. Last time he did not pay. But at least once I will get the service because the payment is done at the exit. Yes, no, maybe.
Yes,
And
sir.
if I don't carry my cash over here, they will not serve me even once. No service at all. Is this logic making sense to you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So when do we use do while is when you want the loop to execute at least once. At least give me one chance. People beg that at least give me one chance to prove myself. If I don't prove it, don't
Yes.
hire me or don't accept me. But at least give me one chance. So at least one chance of execution is given. Okay. Second chance based on the condition. Second chance
Based on the condition.
based on the condition. If true, give second chance also. If false, don't give second chance. Okay.
Correct.
So second time when I come, they will ask me, sir, are you carrying your payment? Because last time there was some problem. You will show the credit card. Yes, sir, I am carrying. Don't worry. Okay, sir. Have a nice evening. Then he'll let you in. Correct? But
Correct.
first
Yes.
time he will not ask because this is a prime restaurant and asking the customer such questions, might tarnish their reputation. That is. So at first time he will not ask anything, but second time he will ask me. Correct?
Yes.
So second chance based on condition. Based on condition. And here, even first chance based on condition. So this chap will, the MACD person on cross attack also will tell, sir, are you carrying your cash? Guys, hang on. So even first, it will be chance based. So here, if I want, let's say we are doing this program, okay? Okay, let's keep it simple. Let's at 0 we will exit, okay? So let's keep this aside now. Let's keep this aside. So when will we terminate?
So at 13.
At 0. I removed that.
At 0, yes.
I've removed this, and lucky number, unlucky number I've removed. So we'll
Yes.
terminate at
0.
0. Okay. So I have not taken this. So what do while does is at least come inside, enter a number. If it is not 0, add it, and if it is 0, you will exit. Okay. So see, now I remove everything. Okay. The slate is clean. Initialize sum to
0.
0. Oh. Now what I do is, in a do means directly come inside, directly welcome. So at the entrance, he will not ask anything, correct? So directly come
Yes.
inside and do what?
Sys out.
What? Enter a
Enter number. Number.
number will be going which variable?
And
Correct? Now what to do with this n?
This some.
And now I will check the condition at the exit. While my what? N is
Equals to 0.
not
0.
equal to 0. When do I want to go again? When will we go again? When the n is not 0, again take the next number. This condition has to be, see, if you enter the first number as, these are the numbers. Where are the numbers? These are the numbers what you entered. Let's say your n other, what is today's date? 1, 4, 7, 2, 0. Oh. So we are stopping at 0. So what is the first number you enter?
1.
So do means welcome. What is do means?
Welcome.
Welcome. Directly he will greet you, escort you inside, come inside. What will you tell? Enter number.
Enter number.
Welcome in which variable?
And
And
What is in n now?
now 1.
1.
What will go in sum? Sum is 0, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
What will go in what will go in sum?
1.
1.
Sum will be 1. Okay. So what is in n? What is in sum?
Now 1.
1.
Now next time, when will it allow you? N not equal to 0. 1 is not equal to 0.
So it will never happen. I mean,
Yes.
-1 only the value.
No, let's take one iteration at a time. N
Yes.
is not equal to 0. True or false?
Yes, sir. Condition true.
True. It will execute again.
True. Then
Yes.
again it will allow you. You can come again. So
Sir,
now
if-
enter second number.
Yes, sir. Sir, it will not become an infinite
Oh.
loop.
No. I'll show you how it will not become infinite loop. So enter number. What number will you enter?
4.
4. So we will 4 go to
And
N.
n. What will be in sum?
sum is equal to
5.
5.
1 plus 4.
5. Now 4 not equal to 0.
Yes.
Sir, condition
Condition
true.
true.
Once again.
True. True, then you come inside again. So the
Okay.
condition is being checked at the exit. Again, you come inside, enter number. What will you enter?
7.
7.
7 will go in which variable?
And
Sum
And
will become.
12.
12.
Then what will you? How will you read this?
12 is
Condition
not
is true.
0.
No, 7. 7. I'm putting n over here.
Oh,
Yes.
7
What
is
is it?
not equal to 0.
7 not equal to
Yes.
0.
Condition
True.
true.
condition
Go inside, enter number. What will you enter?
2.
2.
2. What will sum become?
And will become 14.
14. Then what? How will you read this?
14 is not equal to 0.
2 is not equals to
This is not sum. This is n.
N is not equal to 0.
What is the n?
2.
2. So how will you read this?
2 is not equal to 0.
True or false?
true.
True.
True. Go up. Next number. What will you enter?
0.
0.
What will sum become?
14.
Now what will you read?
0 is equal to 0.
Apple is not equal to apple.
Yes.
True or
False.
false?
False.
Condition false.
Okay.
Apple is equal to apple.
Yeah. So if I say Umar is not equal to Amir, true or false?
True.
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 True. Umar is not equal to Farooq,
True.
true or false?
True.
True. Now when I say Umar is not equal to Umar,
False.
False.
right? So 0
Yes,
is
sir.
not equal to 0.
False.
It's a false condition.
So next time it will not take.
Because
So once you breach his confidence, then he will not allow you next time. He will say, now sir, go. And then out sum will be what? Sum is
0. 14.
14,
right?
14.
If I run this code,
14. Yes.
let's run this code and you will see the answer. Enter number. So what number are we entering first?
So 1.
1.
Now there is no limit. Okay, you can keep on entering. Next number.
4.
4.
7.
Next
2.
number.
0.
Next number. 0.
Zero.
As, you
0.
enter, as this condition becomes false, loop will terminate. And you will say sum is. Got it?
Yes. Sir.
Yes, sir.
This same, how do we do with while loop? The same logic. So in while, what do we do?
Sir, integer I is equals to 1.
You check the condition at the front. What do we check the condition at the front? While. So when I don't know the number, how will I check it? So here, while loop is the ideal loop that at least come inside once
Yes.
and then check the condition. Okay.
Yes. Sir.
Yes.
So this is your do while, which will execute once. See, if I in the very first instance I give 0. In the very first instance I give 0. So has a loop started or not? Loop has executed, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Started.
Now if I say 0, what happens?
Execute once time.
And then terminate because the condition has become false.
Yes.
But at least once the loop will execute. Getting a point?
Yes.
Who's understood while and do while difference?
Sir, I understand.
Yes,
Everyone.
tell me. So when you check the condition at the exit, it is called as do while, and when you check the condition at the entry, it is called as while. And while will not allow you inside if the condition is false at the first time also. Okay.
Yes.
So if I want to display 1 to 5 using while loop, how will I do it? If I want to display from number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is the output I want. How will I display this output using while loop?
I is equal to
While is
So what will I say? I equal to 1,
while I is less than or equal to 5.
and then equal to 5,
yes.
and then what will we say?
I print.
It's out,
I.
right?
I.
Yes.
So what will this do? Display how many times? And did we increment?
Yes, sir. I plus plus. We have to do
I
that.
plus.
You are comfortable with I equal to I plus 1? I don't mind.
Yes, sir.
Now, if I run this code, this should display you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm not doing the sum at all. Sum is 0. It's
Yes.
not my target. And how will I do this? Using do while, the same task. The same task using do while. So I equals to 1.
One, do,
Do come inside.
do. Yes.
Do what?
System dot out dot greater than I.
Do what?
Something.
Display the I.
And,
Increment the I.
Plus
And now
one.
check the condition.
and curly
While
While what?
and
While.
while conditions.
I less than
I-
equal.
I
yes.
Yes, sir.
So now if I remove this and keep this as a line between both the loops. So it will display 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sum is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This using while and the below using
Do while.
do while.
it outside. Okay. That's it out.
No,
Semicolon
sir.
out.
Outside house, sir. While after while.
Yeah, you have to give a semicolon after do while.
Okay.
Okay, there is some error. You see the red dot over here?
Yes.
There is
Yes.
some error over here. Semicolon. Okay, there's extra bracket open over here.
Extra semi.
Extra bracket was open. So
Okay.
yes, no, maybe, guys.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
So when you want the loop to execute at least once, use what?
Do while.
Do while.
Do while. Okay. And if you don't want it to execute, and if you want it condition based, if the condition is false at the first time, don't show. So if you look at your
While.
menu program, if you look at your menu driven program, did we do a menu driven program?
Yes,
Guys,
sir. Switch.
That
Switch
for
statement.
1, enter 2, enter 3.
Yes.
Choice we had done. Remember?
Switch statement.
Yes.
So if I give you all a menu driven program that you accept 2 numbers from user, what to do? Accept 2 numbers from user and then carry out the 4 arithmetic operations on them.
So use a scanner. I mean, first get the 2 numbers from the customers.
Okay.
So integer
you use scanner.
SC equals to new scanner. System dot.
And then we will now take the 2 numbers.
Please enter 2 numbers.
Okay, you can prompt that. Please enter 2 numbers. Okay. And you will say integer n1 equals to sc dot next
Next.
string and integer n2 equals to next. Right? Now what do you have to do with these 2 numbers?
Sir, add or arithmetic formula.
Keep on showing the menu to them. What do you
These
show?
are also included where we use operations, sum, minus, subtractions.
So I'll show the menu to the user. I will show the what? I will show the menu, that what operations you can do on these 2 numbers. So if he wants to add, what will he enter? What will he enter if he wants to do addition? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
To do the addition, what number?
Subtraction. Subtraction for 2.
If he wants to do subtraction, what will he do? What will he enter?
Number 2. Number 2.
Number two.
Number 3. Multiplication.
If he wants to do multiplication, what will he do?
Number 3.
Number 3.
If he wants to do division, what will he enter?
Number 4.
Number
Then I will ask him to enter choice, correct? I will say what? Enter your choice. I will scan the choice in which variable? Integer equals to. Now, what will I do with the choice now? So if he enters 1, I will do the code of addition. If he enters 2, I will do the code of subtraction. If he enters 3, I will do a code of multiplication. And if he enters 4, I will code of division. So what should we do?
Switch statement.
We'll do the switch, right? So based on his choice, we'll switch the choice. And then if he enters 1, it will go in which case?
Number
First
one.
case, addition.
So we'll go in case 1. And what will we do with those two numbers? What will we do with the? Okay, so we'll take.
And
I is equals to
So we'll
add.
take the double result. What will we take?
double
So
result.
what will be result now?
Sir, what is the significance of double result?
Because we are using divide also, no? Divide. So in divide, chances are that number can be in decimal.
Yes, sir.
Into
Double is decimal point. And then what will I say?
this
Addition is what?
result.
Result. Correct?
Yes.
And then break, right?
All right.
And this code I will copy and paste for each operation. If it is 2, then if it is 2, what will happen?
N1 minus N2.
Sir, number subtraction.
So what will I say?
Fraction.
And if it is 3, then
Multiplication.
and if it is 4, then
Division.
Division.
Case 4. Result is equals to N1 divided by N2.
or what will I say?
Division.
And if you enter anything apart from that, okay, then if you want to exit, okay, let's give default over here. Or let's give case 5. Case what?
Default addition.
System dot,
Uh,
and we'll put this in the choice also. Put this in the choice. That what if you want to exit, you can enter what and exit.
5. Exit.
The 5 and will exit. Okay. And now if you enter anything apart from this, then we'll go in default, and what will we tell the user?
wrong choice.
Please
Enter a valid number.
valid in.
Good.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
So now let's try to run this. You first see the first you are the two numbers, right? Before showing the menu, you ask the two numbers, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Just take 10 and 5. Now you're showing the menu. Now what do you want?
3,
3.
What will be the answer?
50.
And the program has terminated. Program has.
Terminal.
Terminated.
Now, if you want to keep this looping, that it should keep on showing you the menu till you exit. Till you exit. Now what to do?
5.
What? No. There's no chance. It is not accepting anything. It is not showing me the menu again. I want to again see the menu.
Sir, we can
while.
put in the loop.
We can
Do
use
while.
enter two numbers inside the loop.
Yeah, so we can take this. No, let's give the number as fixed. Okay, so what we can do is we can
Okay,
put in a
okay.
do while loop that come inside
Do
and keep on showing me this. Keep on showing me this. Till when?
Exit
Till, and then put a while over here.
5.
Okay, till my choice is
5.
not equal to
Fine.
one
Five.
choice is fine, you will break. Okay.
yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
Now
okay, got it.
keep on iterating and going into the iteration. So we'll come inside. Okay, it is having some error. Over here it is having some error. Okay, this was your choice closing. This we have to do one more bracket. Okay. And choice is declared inside over here. So the variable scope is inside this bracket. So let's declare it on top. So variable is visible only in that bracket in which it is declared. So now my choice is accessible everywhere. Now just the same task I have done, but using do while. So menu driven program will always use most of the time do while. So now see, first time it is iterating. Enter two numbers, 5 and 3. Show the menu. Let's say 2. What is the answer?
2.
2.
What is the answer? Subtraction is 2. Now again it is asking me. Enter two numbers. 5 and 6. Again menu 1. What is the answer?
11.
11.
It's asking me enter two numbers. So this is going in while loop. If I want to exit, I will press 5. So now,
Sir, no. First 2 numbers, then exit.
yeah. So let's say 4 and 4 and division. Answer is
5.
1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this will keep on iterating. And if I want to exit, I'll press 5 and exit. I'll press what?
5.
5 and exit. So 5, 5. Now if I want to exit, I will say 5 and okay. So now I don't want to accept the numbers again and again. I just want to accept the choice. So the numbers which I accept for the first time, I want to work only on those numbers, but with different operations each time. You know what to do? Remove this from the loop.
Keep it
Remove
outside.
from the loop. So this will run only once, right? So each time it will just accept the number once and it will iterate on those numbers only. So this will be done only once. My numbers are 10 and 5. Now what do you want to do 10 and 5?
Divide. 4.
You want to divide. So you enter 4. What is the answer?
2.
Now what do you want to do with them?
Sir, 5. Exit.
Right? You want to add them? What
Okay.
Yes, let's add them.
15.
Now if you want to exit, press 5 and exit. Okay. So this is what do while does. At least come inside once. At least show me the menu. Then if I want to exit, I'll press 5 and exit. Understood do while loop? So for your
Yes.
menu driven program, we use a lot of do while. For menu driven programs. Okay.
All right.
Now, so we've covered 5, we've covered while, we've covered do while, we've covered for. Now let's try to raise the bar and do some complex programming. Understood this, right? Do while and while. So It's just that the do while will have a semicolon at the end. So condition, and it will have a semicolon at the end over here, which while does not have. So now let me give you all a task. Okay. Can you accept a number from user and tell whether that number is prime or not? What is the prime number?
Sir, that comes in only its table.
Divisible by 2.
That is even number.
Sir,
Prime
only
number
comes in its table.
Sure,
It's
sir, sorry.
only
Prime number is only divisible by itself.
Yes, sir.
Is divisible only by
Itself
Itself.
itself or one.
or one.
itself and 1. So if the
Yes.
number
course,
is
ma'am.
divisible only by
13.
1 on itself,
Yes, it's called prime number.
Prime number 13,
is
17.
7 prime?
Which number, sir?
Prime.
Yes, sir.
So
Prime number 13 is a prime number.
Yes,
7.
7 is a
5,
prime number, yes.
Yes, it's a prime number.
3,
Why
5,
which-
7, 13, 11,
So the number
17, 19.
23.
the number which is divisible only by,
Itself or one.
yes, it is called as a
Prime number.
prime number. So in its entire life cycle, in its what? Life cycle means you from that one to that number, from which means what? Running a loop from starting from where?
And
Starting from
one
and ending at
number itself.
ending at number itself. The number is divisible only twice. The number is divisible only twice. That is when by 1 and by
Or itself.
itself. So if a number is divisible 3 times, then
It's not a prime number.
it is not a prime number. If it 3 times,
Yes, sir.
like see from 7. So start the life cycle, start from 1 and go till the end, go till the number itself. So start from 1 and go to the number itself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now is 7 divisible by 1 table?
Yes.
Yes or no? I'll have a counter equal to 0. Is 7 divisible by 1? 1 7 are 7, correct?
Yes.
So if it divides, I will increase the counter by 1. Counter will become
2.
does
0
7
to
go
1, then 2.
does 7 go to table
Yes.
with
Not
how?
for
2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8.
2.
Where?
Not for 2. Yes.
Does it go in 2 table?
No.
So your answer was true. So you added it. Your answer is false. So counter will remain the same. Counter will remain. Counter will not increment. Now, does 7 go in 3 table?
No.
Does 7 go in the table of 3?
No.
No. So counter will remain the same. Condition is
Same.
false.
1.
Counter will not increment. Does 7 go in 4 table?
No. False.
False.
Counter will remain same. 1.
Does 7 go in 5 table?
No. 6
Is
for
anything
no.
multiplied
7
by
for
number
yes.
7? False number 1. Does it go in
1.
6 table?
No. False. Number 1.
Counter remains
6,
1.
7 are true.
Does it go in 7 table? 7 ones are
Yes. 7, 1,
true.
true.
Counter will increment. Counter becomes
True.
2. Then after the loop, what will we check? The value of the counter. If the counter value is 2, it is a
True.
Prime number.
prime. If it is not, then is this understood logic?
Yes.
Farooq?
Yes.
Now let's run the same logic for 8.
Sir.
So if the number is 8, let's run the same logic. We'll start from where?
For 1,
We'll go till
8.
8. So now we'll start with from 1 and go till 8. So now will 8 go in one table?
Yes.
What is the value of the counter?
Yes.
0.
Restore the counter to
Counter equal to 0.
counter to 0. Now will 8 go in one table?
Yes.
True. So counter will increment. When it is true, counter will increment. Counter will become
1, 1.
will 8 go in two table? 4 the 8.
Yes.
Counter will
True.
increment. Counter will become
2.
2.
will it go in three table?
No. False. Counter
Was the
remains
counter
2. 2.
Counter remains 2. Will it go in 4 table?
Yes. Yes.
4 2
4
are
to
8.
8. True. 3. Counter will become
Counter
3.
will become 3. Will it go in 5 table?
No. False. Remains
False.
2.
Counter remains 3.
3.
Will it go in 6 table?
No.
False. Counter remains
3.
will it go in 7 table?
No.
Counter remains
3.
will it go in 8 table?
Yes.
8 ones are 8. Counter will become
4.
loop terminates. Is the
Yes,
counter
it's
value
counter is equal to 0.
is the counter value 2 or not 2?
True.
Is the counter value 2?
No.
What is the value of the counter?
4.
No.
So
If
true or
counter is
false?
equal to
True
4.
or false over here?
False.
So will it go in else if or else?
Else.
What will it display?
Not prime.
And here what was the condition?
Counter is equal to true. True. Prime number.
So I want this. Who can do this for me now? Tell me. So first things first, what do we have to accept from the user? So now let me add one more class over here. Prime number, okay? And add to it main method. Tell me now. First thing first, what to do?
First accept the number from the user.
Perfect. So for that I'll require scanner, correct?
Yes, sir.
From here. So I'll take it as N. That is important. So and I want first thing. Please enter
Number
Number.
put it where?
N. Next int.
Now what to do? Run a for loop. Do you know the start and do you know the end? Is the start known?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And is the end known?
We'll
Yes,
use
sir.
for loop.
Yes. So what will we say? For I equal to? For I equal to?
1.
1.
I less than equal to?
8.
And number two.
N.
That 8 is in which variable? That
Yes.
8 is in which variable?
N.
n. So for I equal to 1, I less than equal to
And
N.
and I equal to I plus 1. I'm incrementing by 1, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
For loop
I
will
plus
look,
plus.
for loop will do something like this.
Yes, sir.
Let's declare a I. For I equals to 1, I less than equal to n, and I equal to I plus 1.
I plus 1.
Now what will I also need a counter. I also need a,
Counter.
and what will I initialize the counter before the loop? Counter equals to 0, correct?
Yes.
Is this much part
Yes.
understood by everyone? What has happened over here till now?
Yes,
So
sir.
why we are using counter?
Counter is because we are incrementing, no? Whenever
Yes,
it will
one.
divide with the counter,
Yes.
whenever it will go in a particular table, I will increase the counter. And that is what I will check after the for loop to check whether it is prime or not. So at the end, if my counter value is
2
it is a
It's a prime number.
prime number,
Prime number.
not 2, then
false.
Not prime number.
Not a prime number.
that is what counter will do. Now I have to divide what with what? 7 by
1.
7
I.
is 7 with which variable?
N.
I is which
I.
variable?
I
And check the remainder. Check the,
Remainder.
remainder.
how do I know that number goes in a particular table if the remainder is 0, correct?
Yes.
So what will I check over here? If
Num mod by I.
n mod by
Num
I,
I equal to 0.
0.
then what will I
Counter
do?
plus. Counter plus plus.
Counter
Plus
equals
plus.
to
Counter plus 1.
counter plus 1, right?
Yes.
And when the loop terminates, what will I check?
Counter is equals to 2.
That is equal to 2. If it is 2, then what will it give?
Break.
It's a prime number.
If it is
Hey.
2, then number is by break.
Prime number.
You already break. Yeah, you're already outside the loop.
Sir, what is this percentage sign, the mod?
Uh-huh.
What gives the remainder?
Yeah, mod gives you remainder. Mod gives you remainder. So if I say over here 7 mod with 1, what do I say?
7 mod 1.
If I say over here 7 mod with 1. 7 mod with 1. It's like this. 1 is your denominator. Like this. So 1 and 7. 1 outside, 7 inside. 1. Now tell me how much? 1 7 is 7, right?
Right.
Yes, remainder is 0.
1 7 is 7. So what will the remainder be?
0.
0.
That means 1 goes in 7 table, correct?
Yes.
If the remainder is 0, then only I'll add that number. Will 2 go in 7 table?
No.
No.
Or will 7 go in 2's table like this? Because if I take 2's table, I don't get a 7. 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. 2 multiplied by 3 is 6.
6.
2 multiplied by 4
4
is
is 8. 7 is not there.
so in the 2's table, I don't see any 7, right?
Right.
So what will it be? Will it be 0? So to check, just so 7 mod with 2 is write 2 over here. So 2 how much are?
2, 3 is 6. Remainder is 1 is not equal to 0.
If the remainder is not equal to 0 means it will not go in that table.
Right.
2 3 are 6. And remainder is 1. So I'm checking only when the remainder comes to 0. Yes, Faru, are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
How to check whether number goes in that table or not? So now remainder
sir.
is 1. 1 is 1 0. Is 1 0. So the condition
No.
will become. So I'm
False.
checking. If I'm checking if my number goes in this table, means if the remainder is 0, then only add that to the
Counter.
add that number to the counter. And now at the end of the loop, I'm checking if counter is 2, means number is prime, but it is not prime. If I run this code, so enter number, I enter 7. 7 is not prime.
Not.
7 is prime, right?
Yes, sir. 7 is a prime number.
So what mistake are we making over here? So we have enter a number if n the counter is 0, if I starting from 1 going till n, I equal to I plus 1. Then what with I am getting 0. I'm saying counter equals to counter plus. No, I'm saying counter plus plus. You don't have to increment, you don't have to add I. You just add what to it? Increase the counter, correct?
Yes. Increase by
the
1.
counter. Add I to the counter. Just increase the counter. 7. 7 is
Right.
Prime.
Yes.
right and 8.
Not prime.
So initially, what we have done, counter is equals to counter plus I.
Counter
Yes.
plus I was adding the value of I. So now if it is going in the 4 table, it would add 4. But I just want to add 1, right?
Yes.
If
Right.
it goes in one table, what do you want to add? I or the 1?
So 1.
1.
Two
Not
table,
I.
what do you want to add? 2 or 1?
2.
To the counter, what you want to add? If that number goes in 2's table, you want to increase the counter by what? What value do you want to increase the counter by?
1.
So by 1 or by I?
By 1.
Yeah, that's why that was the change. So when I was saying add I, we were adding 2. I wanted to add 1. So
Okay.
if 8 goes in 4's table, will I add 4 or will I add 1?
1.
We'll add 1.
That's why counter plus 1. If I would write counter plus I, it would add what?
Every 1, 2, 4, whatever is coming.
Different value.
That was okay. Is this understood?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Amir,
Yes, sir.
Sana,
Yes, sir.
Ataullah,
Yes.
Farooq,
Yes, sir.
confidently yes, sir, or just saying it for the sake of it?
No, sir. I will
Yes.
practice
Yes,
it
sir.
first and then I will make more confident.
Yeah.
Sir, I also did the same program in other way, sir.
Okay, very
Okay.
good.
If you give me permission, I can show you.
Who's this?
Sir,
Yes, Amir.
yes, sir. I did the same program in other way. If you tell
Yeah,
me,
there are
so
many ways of doing the program. You can use a
Yes,
flag
sir.
variable also.
Yes, sir.
See, I'll show you. Programming, you cannot restrict anyone that you
Yes,
do
sir.
it my way. You can use
Yes.
different way of solving the same program you can use.
Yes, sir.
Not a problem. I'll show you also, to others also. So this is for sure that a prime number will go in one and it itself, correct?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
So this region which I am highlighting now, which is this region? See, what is the green region and what is the red region? This is what I want you all to understand. Yes, anyone?
Sir, n is the prime number and the 1 is the remainder.
So the green region is the region in which the prime number is divisible, and the red region is the region in which the prime number is not divisible. Correct?
Correct.
Yes,
If
sir.
the prime number is, if the number is divisible by any of the numbers in the red region, means what?
Not a prime number.
Not a prime number.
Prime
So
number.
if 7
Yes.
divided by 2 is 7 prime.
No.
Let's take a number. Let's take a number. Now I am, if 25 does it divide by 2?
No.
Oh, no.
25 will go in one and by itself, correct?
Yes.
So these are the two green regions. Now what is the red region of 25? What is the red region of 25?
2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 4.
Blah 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 till where?
24.
Only 5, sir, because 25 is divisible by 5.
Exactly, sir.
I'm
Right.
confused. So what is the red region of 25?
It's only 2, 3, and 4.
No. See, the green region is one and itself, and the red region is
Not
the number.
divisible. Not
Between 1
divisible.
to 25 in the red region.
Yes, Ataullah?
Remaining numbers between 1 to 25.
2 to 25. Because 1 and 25 are in the green region.
Green region, yes, sir.
Guaranteed to be divisible. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, which are the numbers left now?
2 to 24.
Now, if that number divides by any number in this range, is it prime? Is if 25, does it divide by 2?
No.
25 divided by 3?
No.
25 divided by 4?
No.
25 divided by 5?
Yes.
Yes. So will I tell 25 is prime or not prime?
Not prime.
Why not prime?
Because
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 it's
it has been divisible in the red region. Correct?
red region. Yes, sir.
Now let's take example of 7. Does 7 go in 2 table?
No.
Does 7
No.
go in 3 table?
No, sir.
no.
Does 7 go in 4 table?
No, sir.
No.
Does 7 go in 5 table?
No.
Does
No.
7 go in 6 table?
No.
No.
7 did not divide by any of the number in the red region. So I can say 7 is
Prime number.
take 8. So what is the green region of 8?
1 to 8.
1 and 8.
1 and 8.
Yes.
And what is the red region?
2,
to
3,
7.
4, 5, 6, 7.
So now
Yes.
8 by 2, did it divide?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Correctly, I will say it is not prime.
Yes.
Getting the logic?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So another way is to start from where? Start from where?
From 2.
Huh?
And the second after 1.
2. And where do you end at?
7.
7.
Where do you end at?
N minus 1, yes.
If the number is 25, will it still end at 7? If the number is 25, where will you start from?
1.
1 is on the green region, 1 is guaranteed to go.
2
Oh, the 2,
is a
sir.
start with 2 and end with 24 and minus 1.
And if you take number 17, start from,
Yes. 2 and end at 16.
okay? Now, and if the number 17 divides by any number in this range, what will I tell?
Not prime.
And if it does not divide, then
Prime.
getting it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, see, I have hired a new employee, let's say. Okay, as a security guard, I have hired him, and I want to check how trustworthy he is. Okay? How trustworthy he is in with regards to money matters. So what I do is, on the table at the entrance, I keep a $100 note. How much?
$100.
$100 note I keep in the morning, 9 a.m. And I put a CCTV camera over here. Okay. It is hidden. The camera is hidden. He does not know the camera is there. Now this security guard is working from 9 to 6. When will he log out?
6.
So I keep this note and I keep it observing. Does he keep this note and bring it to me and tell, sir, I found a $100 note, or does he keep it to himself? Okay. So if I come 9 a.m., the note is over there. And I had kept it. And when I come at 6 p.m., the note is still there where I kept it. What will I conclude about the loyalty of the watchman? Is he honest or not? 9 a.m. I had kept
Check the
it,
CCTV.
and the note is still there at 6 p.m. It has not disappeared. What will I conclude?
The honest
And loyal.
He is honest. Okay. Now at 10:30 a.m., I see he's picking up the note and putting it in his pocket. I see this in a CCTV camera. Will I wait till 6 p.m. to fire him or fire him immediately?
Immediately.
Immediate.
Okay. Getting this logic?
Yes, sir.
So this note is a flag. This note is a flag. I'm setting it to 0. I'm setting it to 0. That is, it is on the table. Okay. If this note goes in the pocket, I will say flag equals to 1. Note in pocket. And flag 0 means note on.
He is the money launderer.
Yeah. So now I have put the note on the table, that is flag is 0. The very moment the flag becomes 1 means note goes in the pocket. Dishonest.
Dishonest.
Correct?
Yes.
And if I come back by 6 p.m. and the note is still on the table, then what will I conclude?
Honest.
So honest, I will wait for 9 hours. But dishonest, I can conclude on the second minute itself. So at 9:02, I see him picking up the note. What will I tell?
Dishonest.
What time?
9 2.
So dishonest, I will include the moment he picks up the note. But honest, I will wait till when?
Till 6 p.m.
When I come back by 6 p.m. and I see the note is still on the table, then I will say he's
Honest.
honest.
Yes.
So that note can be thought of as a flag. And the flag will have only 2 values. The flag will have only 2 values, 0 and 1. What will it have?
0 and 1.
So 0 means
Honest.
0 means what? Note is where?
On the table.
And 1 means note is where?
In the pocket.
Getting the point? So what I will do is, if I want to check whether 7 is prime or not, I will start the loop from where? Start loop from where? Yes, guys.
2.
Start the loop from
2.
2.
0.
and end at
4, 6.
N minus 1, okay? And I will set the flag as 1. I will set the flag as 0, let's say. The moment the number divides, I will set the flag as 1. And if that number doesn't divide at all, the flag will remain 0. If the flag is remaining 0 till the end, means what?
Sir, can you ask someone to mute the microphone? There is so distortion here.
Farooq, I guess it is. Farooq and Attaullah.
Check one.
I think Attawalla last time also. You're going to purchase new one, right? So what happened?
So, Attaullah. Okay.
It is still
Now,
giving.
if the flag remains 0 till the end, means number is prime. And if it divides in between any time, I will set the flag equals to 1, and flag equals to 1 indicates it is not prime. So let's take example of 8. Let's take example of the number 8. So this flag is used a lot in programming. Okay. So I will set the flag to what? Initially, flag is set to, yes guys,
0.
0. Then I will take the number from the user. Let's say number is 8. Okay. After scanning, I get the number as 8. My loop will start from where?
2.
2 and will go till
7.
7. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, does 8 go in 2? Does 8 go in 2's table?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So as it says yes, I will say flag equals to 1. And I will break the loop. So
So instead of counter, we are
at
using
9.2. So at 9 AM, I had kept the note on the table. At 9:02, that watchman picks the note, puts in the pocket. At 9:02, I will tell dishonest employee and fired. Yes or no? I will not give him entire day to work that day. At 2:03, I will do his FNF, full and final billing, and hand over the resignation to him. Yes or no? So,
yes.
at 2, did 2 divide by 8?
Yes.
So I will set the flag as 1 and break the loop. No need to look further. And then after the loop, I will check the value of the flag. So if the flag is 1 means what?
Set the
Not
break the
prime.
loop.
And if the flag is 0 means
None.
prime. So if I take the number 7, 7 will not divide with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My flag will remain untouched. So if your flag is 0 means number is, and if the flag gets modified means the number is not a prime number. Let me write the code over here. Okay. So I've sent you by one style. Now let's take a second style. So enter a number comes in N, no need for the counter, but here we will take the flag now. What will we take? So declare the flag. Now what have I set the flag to? Initialize the flag to what? Yes, guys.
The flag to be 0.
0. Okay. Now from where will I start the loop? 2. Till where will I go? Less than N, correct?
Yes, sir.
And if it divides, what will I set the flag to be now?
1.
So when will the flag set to 1?
When it is divisible.
When it is divisible, then now do I have to look further now?
No.
I will do what?
Break.
Break. And now after that, what will I check the value after the loop? If the flag is 0 means,
Prime.
and if it is not 0 means,
Not prime.
perfect, that's all. So run Java application, enter number 7, 7 is prime. Run again, 8, 8 is not prime. Who got the logic of flag, how to use flag in the loops? So flag, it will have only two values, 0 and 1, set and not set. So we will wait for a condition and that time set the flag. And after the loop, we will check the value of the flag. So if it remains 0 till the end, means the number is prime, means it did not divide by any of the numbers. Correct? Who understood this second concept of for loop?
Sir, I understand, but I will practice in them. I will be more confident.
Shabana, you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Getting it right? And Ataullah, you're getting it?
Yes.
Farooq,
Yes, sir.
the initial stages now. So you should practice and come to this level.
Yes, sir.
We are at just the basic level and we cannot spend much time at the basic. We have an entire mountain to climb of Spring Boot. So the sooner we advance further, no, that will be better for us. So this is the second week.
Yes.
we are loop.
Sir, I am trying, but it is taking some time initially, but I will get up the speed.
Yeah, so practice, and if you are stuck anywhere, just WhatsApp me. Sir, can you
Sure.
explain line? What is line number 15 doing? It is a bit confusing for me. Okay, so you will have to at least invest 2 hours a day, if not less. So if you are doing some master's program and you're occupied with that, but you have to at least squeeze 2 hours a day from your schedule. And if you're not doing any further studies and have time at hand, then at least spend 4 to 5 hours a day. 5. So minimum 2 hours I want from every candidate. Minimum 2 hours a day. That is the bare minimum. And more the merrier. You can give more, that would be much appreciated. Okay, let's do one more program. What is a perfect number? Can anyone tell me? You can use the
9.
Google.
Perfect square.
Yeah, so 9 is perfect number.
Yes, sir.
So what is the logic of calculating it?
Sir, if you just go to the table of the 9, I mean, they all are.
No, this is not perfect number. Perfect number is, let's say 6 is a perfect number. What are the factors of 6? 6 goes in which tables?
2, 3,
Let's
6,
start with 1.
1,
Let's
2, 3, 6.
1, 2, 3, 6, right? Exclude itself. Exclude itself. Don't count itself. Don't count the number. Exclude itself. So which table does 6 goes in?
1, 2, 3.
If I take the sum of those numbers, what is the sum?
6.
The number itself. Correct?
Correct.
So 6 is a perfect number. Now the next perfect number is 28. So what are the factors of 28? 1, then 2, then
14.
3 is not a factor, 4,
4 and 7.
5 is not a factor, 6 not a factor,
7.
8 not a factor, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. 14, right?
Add them, what do you get?
28.
28.
You call 20 as a perfect number. So how will we do that now? Tell me. So I'll make a new class perfect number. So think of the logic. In that I'll add main. So whatever is common, let's pick up from here. Scanner and enter number is common. So I can pick that from here.
Is this the assignment for tomorrow?
No, this is what we are doing right now. Assignment I'll give you all. So tell me, what is now what to do with this? So loop will start from. Loop will start from where?
2, 1.
Start from 1 and
One.
quote it. Exclude itself. Don't count itself. So we'll go till where?
5.
So why hard coded 5? Number is n. N can be anything. What if the n is 17? Will you still go till 5?
No, sir.
So
Sir,
start
n minus 1.
n minus 1. So start from 1, go to n minus 1. So take an integer I for the for loop. So start the for loop from where?
And
1. And go
Yes. till n minus 1.
so less than n, correct?
Correct.
And I equal to I plus. And then what am I checking? Does it
Flags.
go in table? So I'll take a sum also because I want to count the sum. So I will say sum equals to 0. So what will I check? If my n mod with I is equal to 0, if it goes in the table, then what to do? Add that I to the sum. Yes. So
Sir,
now if-
why sum
Right.
plus I?
if the number is 6, if the number is 6, just go from where to where?
1.
1 to 5, right?
Right.
Yes.
Does 6 go in one table? 1 6 are 6.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So what will you add to the sum?
1.
1.
1. Then 2. Does 2 go in 6 table?
Yes, sir.
What to add to the sum?
1.
2.
2. That number we are adding, right?
Oh,
We are adding
okay.
sixes.
I.
Then does 3 go in 6 table?
Yes.
Then add. So what is the sum now?
4.
Sum became 1, sum became 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 3, 6, right? Now will 6 go in 4 table?
Yes.
No.
No, it's less
Will
than.
6 go in 5 table?
No, it is not come in 5 table.
And then is 6 less than 6?
No.
No.
It will break. When the loop break, what will I compare? If your n and the sum is same, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
If your n and sum is same means
The perfect number.
exactly. Getting the hang of it, Farooq.
Yes, sir.
And if it is not, then
It's not a perfect number.
we will check this after the for loop, okay? When the loop terminates, I will check this if else. Let's try to run this one. So if I enter 6, what will it display me?
Perfect number.
And if I display
5.
if I display 8, is 8 perfect?
No.
Why? Then what are the factors of 8? What are the
1.
factors of 8?
1, 2, 4.
1 plus 2 plus 4, right?
Right.
If I add them, what is the sum?
7.
7.
And is the number is 7 equal to 8?
No.
No.
What will you tell me?
It's not a perfect number.
Okay, if I add 20, if I add with 28, is 28 perfect?
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
So try to run these simple programs of loops and practice them. Okay.
Sure.
So I'll share this code on the chat for y'all. Perfect number, prime number. Okay, perfect number with logic 1, prime number with logic 2. Okay, so you can try with both the logic. There are many ways of solving the same program. So you can do whatever suits your personality. Okay. Then see you all tomorrow at sharp 9 a.m. IST. Practice these programs meanwhile. Okay, go to the recording and try to practice the program which we have done today at your own pace. If you're stuck anywhere, just send me the screenshot. So I'm writing this code and this is the line I'm struggling at. It is showing an error. So what is the mistake I'm making? Okay. And as soon as I have connectivity, I'll reply immediately.
So, sir, how soon are we going to get the recording of today's class?
Shakib bhai? I'll talk to Shakib bhai and I'll let you know. So
Sure.
we'll try
Yeah,
to-
I will,
we'll try
yeah, I
to-
will send it, okay? I'll
So
send
I
it
was
by,
asking what is the like this time interval of the session being finished and the recording being uploaded?
yeah, it's a by, by EOD probably. And your time
So
morning before.
when
morning
you want to practice. So
Okay,
you have to wait till EOD to start the practicing.
but yeah, but because it's night time for Farooq, right? So
Right.
I don't think you'll be able to practice whole night. Like,
Right.
so at least,
By his determination, it looks like that he will practice the entire night.
okay, then 2 hour to 2 hours, I can send it, okay?
Yeah, this is over 2
For 2
hours.
hours.
You can see. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank
Okay,
you.
fine.
Yeah.
Bye guys. See you all tomorrow. Take care.
See
Bye.
you. Thank you.
Sir.
Bye, sir.